Okay, hey you guys, so I'm gonna do my labor and delivery story. So I had a regular appointment for my 39-week appointment. Um, and okay, so basically she checked my cervix and she was like, okay, the baby head is super low. She was like, you have the option of being induced, and because I was just so miserable and well, I was like, all right, I'm ready. She was like, okay, you can get induced tomorrow or Monday, and I was like, it was Wednesday. No, it was Tuesday, and I was like, holy F. I was like, okay, tomorrow. Like, I was just ready to get it over with. And so, I called my boyfriend. I told him to come stay the night. And my baby daddy told him to come stay the night. And all night, someone was kicking like so hard. Like, I was just like, I was like, is she distressed? Should I call the OBGYN? Around exactly 3 something that morning. Some I felt like I had to pee, so I went to pee, and I was sitting on the toilet peeing, and it just kept coming out, and I was like, am I peeing? I was like, am I peeing or is this my water? You know, I was kind of tired. I hadn't went to sleep, so I was tired, and so I was sitting there debating. So I went and got back in bed, and then I felt like this gush of water coming out, and I was like, oh my god, I'm peeing on myself. My boyfriend was in bed with me. So I stood up and I like went to the bathroom and I sat in peace. No, and then my water just completely broke. And this was the day I was supposed to be induced. And it just broke, and it like my entire pajamas, it was completely soaked. And I was like, oh my god. Like I just sat there for a second. I was like, oh my god, is this really happening to me? Um I didn't know what to do, so like it just kept coming and coming and coming and coming, and it was so gross. And I wanted to tell my baby daddy. I was like, my water just broke. He had just went to sleep because I don't know, he couldn't sleep either. So he was drunk, and he like hopped up, and he hopped up and he was like, oh my god, are you serious? I was like, yes, I'm serious. So I went and knocked on my mama's door, and her boyfriend was in there. So, who I knew since I was 4, and he's like my dad or whatever. So anyways, her boyfriend, oops, he make that so still. So I knocked on the door, but he was snoring really loud. So I called her, and then finally I went and like took off the pajamas finally. And I put on some black tights, and I didn't have any pads, so I just used tissue. I was like trying to stuff it down there, but it kept coming, and my black tights was like getting wet or whatever. But luckily they were black. So I told him finally. I just walked in the room and I told her, and like she was sleeping on the couch in her room because he was snoring so loud. And he like leaped up. He was like, "Oh my god!" They both leaped up. My mom leaped up. They were all looking crazy because it was 3 something in the morning. And then I was like, "I'm gonna just call y'all when we get to the hospital." And it was like, "Yeah, you do that." And I told her to grab like the car seat and stuff. We grabbed the diaper bag. So there, I started having contractions immediately as soon as we got in the car. I guess it was how bumpy it was, but the entire way I was like groaning. And I was like, "Oh my god!" And it was starting to hurt. The contractions. So I was like, oh my god, these contractions are so close. So I got, and mind you, this was the day I was supposed to be induced. So my water broke like out, like 3 hours before I was supposed to get induced or whatever, which is crazy. Um, so we got to the hospital, and like another huge gush of fluid just like, and it was like all on the hospital floor. And I was like, the lady, she was like, just go to the bathroom. She showed me where the bathroom was. So I went to the bathroom, and while my baby daddy went to park the car, because I got out the emergency entrance and walked in while he was parking the car or whatever and getting the stuff ready, or the bag. So someone's so cute. I'm sorry. I'm gonna show you her soon. So yeah, I went in there and she checked my cervix and she was like, "You're 6 centimeters." Okay, doc at my appointment yesterday on a Tuesday, she was like, "You're 4 centimeters." I was like, "Okay, cool." She was like, "I'm 3," but if she would have tried and stretched, it would have been 4 centimeters. So she was like, "Okay, you're 6 centimeters and your contractions are 2 to 3 minutes apart." I was like, "Holy up!" And contractions started to hurt so bad at that point. She was like, "What are they?" I was like, oh no, what's wrong? What's wrong with Summer? They were like, and I was like, I think they're 5, but they got worse eventually. She was like, no, if they're at 5, you won't be able to talk through them. She's like, I'm gonna give you this fluid, and once all this fluid, what Maya, once all the fluid goes through the IV, you could get your epidural. And I was like, oh my god, I was like, these contractions cannot get any worse. My baby daddy was sitting there laughing. So when it was time to get, finally, like not even like an hour later or so, I finally was able to get my epidural. And the epidural, he had to do it twice because the first time he was too close to my blood vessel, and I was like, my boy, oh my god, my baby daddy was such great, tremendous help. I suggest you have a birth partner because it helps so much. So anyways, he was like encouraging me a lot. He rubbed my shoulder while I was getting epidural. So I was like, you have to lean over and like hug a pillow or whatever. And sorry, cold. And what I was getting it. So yeah, he had to do it the second time, and I was like shaking. When you get an epidural, I mean, I guess from the medicine that I don't know. I guess the medicine from earlier or from the numbing or what. But I was shaking like really bad. And my boyfriend, he was like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "I'm fine." I was like, "I can't control it." And he was like, "Are you sure?" He was like, "You're not in pain, are you?" I was like, "No, I'm not in pain." And the daughters, they was like, "No, it's just from the medicine." So basically, I had 2 epidurals because they messed up. So I was comfortable. Then I was like, I started feeling great. I didn't feel any more contracting. So I was laying down, my baby daddy. He was like, "How are you feeling?" I was like, "I'm feeling wonderful." So I took a nap. So I took about 2-hour nap almost. We like my mom and her boyfriend and my stepsister, his daughter. They was all on the couch sleeping. My mom boyfriend was on one couch, my stepsister was on the other couch. My baby dad was like laying on a bed with me somewhere. Like he was on a chair, but his head was on the bed. And then my midwife finally came and she checked me and she was like, after she woke me up. She was like, "Okay, I'm gonna check and see the baby's at." And she was like, "Okay, I see the baby head. You're gonna have this baby in 14 minutes." And like everybody jumped up. I was like, "Oh my god!" I was so nervous. And it was like, "Yeah, you can have her in 14 minutes," which was crazy. And so I was pushing, and pushing was really weird. Oh, is that how you wake up? Is that how you wake up, Summer? Is that how you wake up? So anyway, I'm using the bathroom because you go like you're streaming. I'm sorry. So anyways, I pushed for, I didn't push long at all. Maybe like 5 pushes or whatever, and she was born at 7:27. They kept saying she was measuring small. Summer was 6 pounds and 15 ounces, almost 7 pounds. So she was a small baby. I did tear, but it wasn't like a big tear or anything, I'm assuming. So I didn't feel anything at all. I didn't feel the ring of fire. When the baby's head first coming out, I didn't feel not a D thing. So ladies, get epidural. It is a blessing. I'm gonna show y'all some real quick. Are you up? Yes, you are. Oops. Somewhere. This real quick. Oops. This hair is not your way. I'm so tired. Look how pretty I am. So look. So show them all your hair. See, I have so much hair and I look just like my daddy. The camera showing. The camera showing. So she was 19.5 inches. Born at 7:26. Why are you smiling so much? Born at 7. Ooh, she squeezed the bathroom. I knew you did, funky girl. I'm gonna change her. So yeah, easy labor, super easy, no problems inside her. Recovery is really hard. At least it for me was. Maybe because I tore, but not. She didn't tell me what kind of tear I had. I'm assuming it was just a 1st-degree tear. And yeah, I'm gonna go because something's really funky and she's looking crazy. Like she's gonna start screaming in a second. So I have my beautiful baby. Now couldn't be more in love. She is so perfect. You are so perfect. Yeah. Show everyone how perfect you are. She was so worth it. See, I was so worth it. See, because I am a pretty, pretty baby. See, I was such a pretty baby. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna go now. She is funky monkey.